When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
Depending on what goes on with this session, I might schedule some time with you this week for 2 projects.
Good idea.
Projects.
Good.
One of which could have a lot of serious consequences.
Good.
Cybernetic arsenal.
Maybe? Computer type stuff will be involved with one of them.
Well, hopefully it should be really cool.
If everything goes well, everything will be fine.
You say
nothing
that,
goes
but then
wrong,
I remember
it'll be great.
I remember Scrap coming back and he's like, "Oh, everything's fine now. I just don't need to eat or sleep."
No, it's nothing like that. It's just there's a thread that's been hanging out there, and I realize I should be investigating it. So instead of wasting group time on it, I will do it on off time.
Wasting taxpayer dollars. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I thought of it like Thursday or Friday. It's like, I really should look into this and this. Well, it's too late to ask for time now, so I'll just see how this week goes and then.
Well, you could direct message me a couple things as we're waiting to begin.
I didn't think about it. It's just like it's too late in the week to try and do anything. So
Oh, sure. All right. Are we all here?
Looks like it.
What
That's a
was
very
that
here
noise?
sound, that's for sure.
There we go. That's better.
I was about to say, what happened to our usual brash and cheerful Scrap?
I would not use those words to describe him.
Well, he's cheerful in his own way.
In his own angry way.
I mean, even when he's pissed off, he sounds so positive if you just listen to the tone of his voice. You know?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Happy Time Murders.
What a nice time.
Just children giggling over the sound of AK-47 fire.
Jesus. Okay. Let me grab the boys. The boys. The goons have just been getting worse and worse in relation to you guys.
What do you mean? Like,
like I'm looking at these. I'm placing down these goons I've had since session 1, and they're so bad.
And
Oh, where
yet,
they're just like dudes, but with AK-47s or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I've done that in a few other campaigns where it's like, PL4 and just a gun. These dudes are dead.
but you look at this though. How often do they make their saves compared to our godlike powers?
There's some people who've been elevated because of that.
Yes. Okay. Let me just hide these areas.
Viral power. Oh no. Wrong series, wrong series.
You just gotta believe.
Spin to win, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna need some kick-ass sunglasses now.
Why?
You mean sunglasses that'll poke someone's eye out if you turn your head too hard?
Totally. What's the point of accessorizing if it's not also dangerous?
We'll lose our spot. Not our sponsors.
But I love telling people about the way that Pepsi tastes. So good.
You know, it's just so good, so tasty.
Mercedes would love to send me, like a car so I could advertise. That'd be fantastic. Yeah.
It'd be really
Right
cool.
on over.
Send me a car, That'd be kind of neat, I guess.
I actually worked at a Mercedes plant. They had parking lots full of cars they couldn't sell because they were missing one part.
Oof.
Oof.
They were having issues with supply, but they wouldn't stop the production run. So I'm talking like several hundred cars.
Why wouldn't they stop? Okay, so where are we here? The place, the map.
Next to the thing with the person.
Yeah, the guy with the face. So, and the things.
No, that's stuff. Stuff is more important than things.
Stuff is more important than things? I don't know, man.
I mean, as long as I get to keep all my crap, that's all that really matters.
Oh, no, crap. That's the real stuff.
Yeah, that's a whole different level.
Okay. So, do we all recall where we left off last time?
Yeah, we just finished crossing. Apparently, his name is Puppet Master, and then with a fake hostage thing. Then we went and tracked down the server that he was controlling his little bots out of. So I have programmed to go through, attempting to jumpstart a space program. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, actually, that's right. That's exactly where we left off.
Yep, came
That's
back with a anti-gravity laser beam thing, angry lizard, and the desire to take out a shark, I guess.
Build our own rocket ship for one
Implying that
person.
Dexter isn't anything but neurotic. All right. So, off in that one screen. The attack's been happening for like, what, 2 months?
He's gotten comfy. He's a part of the city now.
He's comfy. He's relaxing. Don't worry about it.
He's the
So,
latest tourist attraction.
See, the struggle
Yes.
really warm with this atomic fire.
yes. So, I think right where we left off, you were marching off to detain Primus until you could build that rocket.
Yeah, well, perhaps.
Let's go! So, he's gonna start shuffling down to the containment area. Well, not the containment area, the simulation room. He's got his little dolly with his equipment on it. Are you going to follow him?
Yes.
If I don't, someone's gonna get splattered. I know it.
So, let me just send a thing here. Bop. So, you're heading down down into the lowest levels of the place, and I assume when you're approaching the simulation room, you can hear, bits of like tinkering and such as these.
Depends if he's tinkering on it or if he's running it at the moment.
Yes. Just trying to see here.
Yes, what do we see? I imagine there's tip-tap typing there.
Yes.
Secret communication.
Yes.
Just trying to think of our plan here. I could always walk in and just be a distraction first, of course.
I already know he's
Okay.
susceptible to my stun.
Yes. So as you guys walk into this room, what is Primus doing?
He is working on a computer.
Okay,
Alright.
so like
I'm gonna walk into the room and approach Primus.
Hey, Firebrand, buddy. It's been a while.
Hey,
I will walk
what's
towards
going on?
Firebrand and extend a hand for a handshake.
I will just like put both my hands on the desk and go, alright, plan. Simulation. Alright, so get this, bear with me. What if there was a scenario, now bear with me, where you had to explicitly, where you couldn't say that there was an animal holding you hostage, but bear with me, you could give people a coded phrase.
Are you trying to fascinate him?
Yes. This is like me literally like shuffling around to like the other side of the desk from the door, so like he's facing me instead of that way.
bear. All right.
But I'll give that a roll.
Okay.
It technically doesn't matter what I use. I guess deceit makes the most sense here.
Okay. And that is versus insight or will. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So give that good old rusty Primus die a roll.
I rolled a whole 2. Let's see how that works out.
Oof. He's trying to bamboozle you.
Yeah, I mean, I looked down at my hand, I offered you a handshake, and you just ignored me. And then I keep listening to the bear with me's. So, I bring my hand up to the corner of my chin where the mask meets my face, and I start stroking it a bit, and say, and I'm going to start doing a little walk around the table, like I'm looking to the air and I'm thinking. And then I'm going to try and grab you by the neck.
Alright.
I heard what you're up to, you son of a bitch!
Oh, fuck!
You want to make a roll? Let's see.
Yeah, what's a grapple?
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
I mean, is a grapple just the same as a normal attack, or is it...
To hit, I believe yes.
Alright,
But
then
then
I'll just roll my serious punches and ignore the other stuff that's on there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I usually do. All right, does an 18 hit you?
Without my abilities up, yes.
Okay. So, now that he has grabbed you, I believe it is his strength. Is it strength versus
I'm pulling it up here. If
athletics?
successful, make a resistance check against your strength or the rank of grabbing effect using the better of strength or dodge.
All right, do you have a grabbing effect, Primus?
I do not.
Okay, then what's your strength?
10.
Okay. So
the better of strength or dodge, without powers, that becomes strength with +1.
Oh! God damn.
Alright,
So it's an opposed roll, or what?
Resistance against your strength, or the rank of grabbing effect.
So yes, I would say that's opposed, because otherwise that'd be extremely hard. Oh, God. I believe that is bound.
I think it only goes up to 2, so yes, that would be hindered and vulnerable while grabbing a hold opponent. You can retain a successful. While you do, maintain a grab as free action. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was reading the wrong part. Immobile and vulnerable, defenseless, immobile, impaired.
Jesus!
I know what you're up to, you son of a dog! I did what you told me! I did what you told me, and you're still coming after me!
I mean, to be fair, it's not me, but it's them.
You came first. You try and distract me. I know it.
I really should use my indoor voice, shouldn't I?
But yeah, I mean to choke him out is what I'm trying to do.
Okay. So do you have the chokehold
I do not.
advantage?
I am just regularly trying to choke him out. I don't even know if he's immune to it or not. I am
All
just
right,
trying to.
Well, then get him with those. I'd say that you just be able to damage him with the serious punches then, without making an attack check.
I heard words, but I can't tell you that I understood them.
So I would say you don't have to roll anything to hit him, but he has to resist against your DC
Since
25
maintaining
effect.
a grab is a free action, you can use a standard action to inflict your strength damage to a grab target on subsequent turns after the grab is established.
All right, yeah, so you can deal a DC 25 effect on your neck.
Okay. In that case, since we've gone through at least like one round of him holding me, on mine I would just sort of activate my ability to defend myself is all. So I will have my toughness against that.
Okay.
So your strength rank is 10, so I'm against a 10 hit. So 25 versus 13. That's a difference of 7 plus 5. Yeah, that staggers me pretty immediately.
So yeah, I assume he starts spluttering and kind of gasping. And I assume just for the aesthetic, it is like the raised off the ground choke, right?
Right, and of course I'm turning myself back towards the door since we've already established there's only one way in and out of here. And I don't have some sort of view of the entire facility. I just know that this guy came in first, and it's possible since I know everybody else is out to get me now.
I take my shot.
Ooh!
But again, that's what I'm saying is I'm facing the door now, so I'm using him as a shield.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm just making it clear.
Cover bonus or something, I guess, for sure.
Yeah, you get a cover bonus, and if you fail, you're gonna hit.
No, he doesn't.
Oh shit! Do you have a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Targeting systems.
Targeting systems.
Boy.
So it's like the RoboCop point of view?
I have precise attack, ranged, cover, and concealment.
God damn, boy.
So it's the RoboCop view where you shoot the woman through the middle of the dress and hit me in the nuts.
Yes.
Exactly.
You're the woman
Pretty
in this
much.
fight now.
I feel very pretty now.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Just look at your dodge score. Is it above or below 16?
Below.
Okay, then that hits you.
Okay. So, fortitude?
Yep.
Yes.
Boom!
Well, I give it a shot.
Wait, is that an insta-gib?
I think it's 4. It's not quite. It's 3 degrees. So yeah, it's instant incapacitated.
I mean, my trade-off for immortality is that I would be hit by everything, so...
Yes. Okay, so you're incapacitated for now on the ground. You can keep making fortitude checks against this until you recover, but for now, the combat ended quicker than it took this for the song to start. Okay. well, we'll see. Maybe it'll do recover from this, like right as you're trying to get to him.
So I can see this. You know, we let Firebrand go in first. The whole argument happens, and then the door switches open. There's a Firebrand feels just this little tingle, and then all of a sudden, Primus just falls on top of him.
I do have one question though. When it comes to my regeneration doesn't cover these statuses, or does it?
It does not cover afflictions, no.
Okay.
If this was a damage effect, then yes, it would.
Right. No, I understand that. I remember we had a conversation before about regeneration covers some of these things, but then I didn't remember which ones.
Yeah, like the dazed and staggered for not
Yes.
making toughness rolls.
Right.
All right. So, anyways, I clear the door. I basically take a step out of the door. Dex, get him.
All right, so he like runs in with his dolly, he wheels it over. I see it's gonna take him 2 turns to wheel this thing over and set it up, so you can make 2 fortitude checks.
Oh, am I still going
Imagine
for
this time.
versus
Benjamin
21?
just like
Yeah, versus 21.
I'm never
Oh,
gonna make
is
it
that-
then. It doesn't matter.
Is that impossible?
Yeah.
Well, if you roll a natch 20 though,
Oh,
If you
okay.
do-
Is that the thing? All right. Fortitude.
I'll be honest with that.
As I said,
Nope.
impossible. Although I am getting higher every time.
Yep.
Until I get shot out of the atmosphere, I'll be getting higher.
All right. So he's going to wheel over. He's going to take this hose off of the thing on the dolly. He's going to point it towards Primus, and there's going to be this weird kind of buzzing, humming sound. And he, along with a bit of debris on the ground, is going to start to float up into the air. And he's going to go like, all right. We just need to hook this thing into the main power supply and get him in a room that no one can access while we work on this.
I assume you already had a place in mind when you came up with this.
Yes, in fact, I know there are several unused and secured rooms, of which I have keys here. And he holds
All
out
right.
like a ring of keys from his back pocket. He's like, don't ask where I got them. And then he's
I'll hold out my hand and I said, "I'll take the key so you can you know how to control that device and everything. They'll leave your hands free. You just point the way. We'll go. Firebrand, are you okay?
Yeah, just
A little
take a little
squished.
breather over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trachea
Alright.
takes a little bit longer than other parts.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, good try on distracting him.
There
Yeah,
was
you'll
an
have to
attempt.
bear with me on that one.
Okay. So he's
Alien relations not your forte.
Definitely not.
And there's a little bit of humor in his voice. You can't see his face obviously, but
Yeah.
So he's gonna start wheeling his dolly along with Primus kind of hung suspended in the air in front of him.
the picture in Discord.
Very close.
Jesus.
Go
Well,
knock
I
it
mean,
with
if Arsenal hadn't shown up.
Yeah. I can't stop watching.
I know.
Okay. So he's wheeling you down these hallways. He tries to take the back routes
Mm-hmm.
until you get fairly deep and dark inside this inside the rock. In
Mm-hmm.
areas that they aren't really like poured concrete like the rest of it. They look like they've just been chiseled. And he brings to a steel door. And he gestures for you to take
All right. Figure out
Oh.
which key it is and use it.
He's like, it should be the black one, approximately 3.24 inches.
All right. Grab it. Open it up. Open
right.
the door.
And inside is it looks like some sort of ballast tank.
Mhm.
It's this big round metal container.
Okay.
And so he's going to like knock on a couple knobs, twist some plugs, and Primus is going to float right up into the center. Primus, I would say at this point you can become conscious.
Okay.
So the last thing you remember was Arsenal just letting it rip right into your face with some sort of energy weapon.
He's been hit with it before.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been stunned. This ain't my first rodeo. Do miss the
Didn't
electric
expect to have to
clowns.
know everything by my second.
I'm floating in a what now?
You're like floating in this round steel tank, and there's Dexter fiddling with some equipment on a dolly that looks like it's keeping you.
Oh, like a transparent steel tank, though.
No, it's just a steel tank.
Okay, so there's no point in telling me what Dexter's doing. I can't see him.
No. Like it's large enough that like everyone's standing inside it.
Yeah. Think like we're inside a grain silo kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, wait. No, I'm confused because you said floating, so I thought I was in some sort of liquid medium.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I almost thought he was about to be dunked into a tank here.
No.
Which would have been a great way to end a prank, but
He's using his anti-gravity projector to keep him up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to get me, all you had to do was scream, like, scare tactics or something. Oh, calm down, Primus. You're on scare tactics. Oh, yeah.
So just actually, how big is this tank? I mean, like, diameter-wise.
It's probably like 20 feet in diameter, maybe 30 feet tall.
I would like to try and do something.
What would you like to do?
I described that I was still wearing my mask.
Yes.
I want to take off my mask and start messing with its innards.
All right, so he takes out the mask. He starts like mangling up the insides. What exactly are you trying to do?
I want to create some sort of Wi-Fi device in order to then be able to hack the task base. It is a Wi-Fi centric mask, so it's already designed to contact other things. It would just be a reworking of its function. Instead of sending me information, I would then be able to send information with it.
Do you have a do you have the inventor advantage?
I do not. I just have a lot of ranks in technology.
Well, without any tools or the inventor, do you
I
have the...
rip off one of my fingers and I use the tips of my bones as tools. I have regeneration. I'll heal that shit right back up in a second.
So he's fucking with that mask.
How difficult a shot would it be to shoot it out of his hand?
Ooh, what are the rules for I believe it's a -5 for shooting something.
Before we go into all this, is there also not a chance that the mask will just ricochet off the sides of the walls in this anti-grav chamber and I could grab it again?
Well, depending on what he shoots it with, chances are it'll be destroyed.
Alright. That's why I'm asking all this stuff ahead of time.
Yes. And everyone is not floating. He's projecting pretty much like an anti-gravity pillar that you're caught in, along with some like little bits of rocks and some dust from the ground. So, yeah, I believe it's a -5 to disarm somebody with a ranged attack.
All right. And I'm taking an accurate attack.
Okay.
I mean, you know you're gonna hit me.
I'm not trying to hit you.
I'm just saying there's no chance that I can avoid you hitting anything I'm holding or me or anything of that nature, so... You have to really mess up your roll to be able to not hit me.
Yeah. All right, so with that -5, that's still that thick old solid hit.
Yep.
So what is I assume the mask would be made out of something equivalent to steel.
No.
It's
not.
It's not? Okay.
No, it's
That's
yeah. It's also easily removable, so this plays in everything. No, it's probably like some sort of future plaster.
Oof. Well, that's still probably have a toughness DC of maybe about like 8, maybe. So that's gonna be...
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You blast it away from me. I'm about to get launched into space. I don't have it anymore. Is the end all be all of that?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, say it's destroyed. Say it gets blasted into a wall. In the end, it doesn't really matter. It's just however you want to flavor it.
Yeah. So in any case, it does get kind of a hole gets shot through it, and it sends it kind of tumbling a little bit out of your reach.
Precognition +4. Didn't see it coming.
Or dropping to the ground. Well, I mean, what could you have done?
I don't know. Worked on it from inside myself. I don't.
What?
Well, I mean, I just ripped off a finger to use it as a tool. Do you think I could have not just like shoved it inside my gut, used my whole body as a human shield to work on it? No, I think I could have.
Aha, it was your plan all along to have eaten dozens of explosives so that we could never catch you.
You don't think I've
eaten 15 bricks of C4.
I'm fucking immortal. You don't think I wouldn't have done that?
It would be hilarious if you pulled it off exactly right now.
Yeah, no. That's an idea. I just haven't been thinking. I'm pulling last-minute maneuvers, like trying to hack the base from floating in 0G. I'm MacGyvering right now.
And it was a good try, but if you had waited until we were gone instead of doing it right in front of us.
I don't imagine you'll be gone. I imagine you'll be here until I'm in space.
No, we got to go work on the rocket.
It's gonna take like days, if not weeks, to build
Things that were not
Yeah.
told to me in character. In character, all I know is that
True.
you guys were coming for me.
True.
For all I know, you guys are done with whatever prep you need to do, and you're here for the final game. The end game, you might say.
And here I am out of character, hoping you haven't watched a certain series on Netflix right now.
I don't have
'Cause
Netflix.
I can Okay, good. Because I can totally think of a way you can get your ass out of there.
Oh, well, see, I'm thinking of a certain 80s to 90s cartoon which will get me out of here. I just have to wait for that scenario to happen.
All right.
All right, so
So he Dex seems to have finished fiddling with all the he seems satisfied with his containment kind of halfway up inside the cylinder, around 10 feet away from any other wall.
you
And
got
he's
some
going
sort
to-
of shielding set up for this thing. I mean, we didn't have a chance. We didn't like strip him down so he could throw. He still might have something he could throw at it.
Good idea. And he's going to kind of fiddle around for a second. He's going to see a actually he puts a bucket on it.
Hey, that works as long as it is.
He puts a bucket on it and plugs it into the wall. Like there, now the battery should have no problem. And he's going to he kind of looks up at Primus with a mixture of kind of like fear and loathing. And he's gonna go, all right, let's go.
Well, you feeling any better now, Dex?
Slightly, but I'll be feeling better when he's out of here.
Well, I guess our main plan for the next while is to work up a rocket.
Yes. I think you could leave that to me. I'm sure you people are very busy and I don't often get called on.
You sure? I'm willing to help.
I mean, he is
Unless you-
right. I do have a TV spot at some point. They're gonna
mean-
call me any day now.
if you're wanting to hide, hide your technology from the less advanced species, I understand, but I'd love the opportunity to learn more.
I know I'm not as smart as you, but less advanced is really pushing it.
Okay, so I watch those old Star Trek things, Prime Directive and all the other sci-fi stuff where alien species out there say they're not supposed to share their technology with less advanced species and stuff. I just kind of assumed it
Yeah,
makes
that
sense.
sounds really mean. I think I gave up like a liver to do that once.
A liver. Nice. I got tons of those.
I just look at him and it's like, Prometheus, you're not.
Ah, you caught me.
All right.
I'm the rich version.
Because remember, Prometheus was Titan level, and you're not, and you said you're not even on level with the Egyptian gods.
Ah, don't remind me.
Oof.
Anyways, back to Dex.
Okay. So he's gonna kind of say he's gonna kind of imply that he's like, hey, I'm more comfortable working alone. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, but if you need a hand or ideas, feel free to reach out to me.
Sure.
All right.
And he's going to kind of scuttle off down the hallway. Oh, and he's like, oh wait. And he holds out his hand for the ring of keys.
Hand them over.
I assume Velt's kind of stepped out of the tank, right?
Yes, and close the door and made sure it's locked. And
Yeah, he's gonna slam it shut, lock the door. Okay.
Still so many ways this thing can go wrong. I can
Oh,
think of
yup.
3 ways you can try to escape right now.
Like I said, they all inevitably escape.
Mm-hmm. As long as we can
And
hold them
swear
long enough.
revenge, and, I'll take over the world, whatnot.
As long as we can get them off the planet.
You fool! Okay. So, you guys, okay, you guys.
I believe it was the middle of the night. I think
It
sleep
was
is next on the
middle of
agenda.
night. Well, for 2 of you. So, are you two going to sleep in your respective homes or on the base?
It's late. I'll go ahead and just sleep here.
Yeah, if they've got places for us, then yeah, I can crash here.
Yeah, they do. So,
Before I go to bed, I approve the most recent iteration of changes to the drinking buddy.
Nice. Yes, one of them's actually been shipped to the common room.
Is this the alcoholic or non-alcoholic version?
The shipping slip said there were 2, but
Okay.
you only see the non-alcoholic one in the
In the main room.
Non-alcoholic one in the common room, but you hear very loud laughing coming from Lucius's room.
Bang on the door on the way by. Remember, you got to refill the tanks every once in a while. And not about recycling.
What?
What? You never heard the joke? You never buy beer, only rent it?
And you're just gonna like
I'm
trail
just
off
gonna
like
look at
that.
Arsenal. It's like he's happy. Okay.
I'm fine with it, but this isn't some magic font of alcohol. He's gonna have to refill it every once in a while.
Yeah, awake him. We'll figure that out.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we hit to sleep.
Okay. So you
Scraps comments. Added pulse laser.
Past blue ribbon. Pulse laser. We had a particle projectile cannon to deal with belligerents.
And those who don't pay.
Your outstanding tab is $36.
Punishment is death.
The sentence, death.
Pulse laser replace t-shirt cannon after lawsuits. Less injuries.
But Scrap, you actually do get a telephone call at maybe 2 a.m.
Oh, well, all right. Let's see, what would Scrap be doing at 2 a.m.? He'd probably be, I don't know, he'd probably wandering the base, hum on a tune. But a phone call, you say?
Yes, a phone call.
A phone call? Well, he'll break out his Neo Nokia. Hi there.
Hey, Scrap. It's fucking Sallow.
Oh, hey, Sal. How's it going, pal?
Listen, you know how I talked about those gang types that wanted money from me?
They still want the money from you, huh?
There's a loud bang that comes from the other room. Yeah. About that, I think things might have escalated a little bit because, I found out these guys are kind of associated with the Children of Liberty, and now one of them's trying to break down my door.
Well, I'll be there to throw that. What floor are you on?
Floor 6, but I don't think I'll be here for a while. I think I might go out the window, but I'll
Well,
call
if you can, start making your way towards the rock. I'll meet you halfway.
Oh, the rock.
Children of Liberty, right?
What are you doing there?
Working, mostly. I actually have a job. It's good.
Oh, wow.
Listen, you're not here to explain pleasantries. You're getting shot at. I would suggest leaving.
Yeah, okay. There's like a crashing wood splintering noise. It's like, gotta go. Beep.
I'm gonna go. Let's see here. Who would be interested in this? Because I know they're off, or Dex is off doing, I don't know, JoJo Part 2 stuff.
It's like,
see, and-
man, making a spaceship's hard. Just throw him into a volcano.
It worked once. Let's see, and then the Roman guy's probably asleep. Everyone's probably asleep. Well, I'll try one person who can fly at the speed of light practically. So, well, last time I checked, they said we're gonna go put you in a like a anti-grav thing, and I abstained from that. So that means I'm completely removed, and thus do not interfere with breaking you out and or I don't know, assisting them and shoving you in.
Okay,
in the
so
cannon
you don't know what's happening, is what I'm hearing, right?
Well, I'm just saying you left, or no, sorry, they left to go do something, and then they came back,
Right.
which means
How
that
long
something
after that
happened.
is this now? Fui?
It's maybe like an hour and a half.
So what you're saying is that my plan has already happened.
I don't know.
I'm saying that.
Pom.
Okay.
Pom.
So I could encounter him in the hallway and use
Well,
use his thing as a reason to get out of here.
Actually, just to remind you, Scrap, you do know what the plan was.
Oh yeah, I know what the plan was, but I said, I don't know, and then I walked away because
That's
that was
I
too
just-
heavy for me.
I'm just making sure you remembered from last time, that's all.
I'm aware.
Okay, no big deal.
Just a quick text message from Arsenal. It's just a heads up. Here's the plan.
all right. Here's the scoop.
Then he just goes back to bed immediately.
Yes. So. Give me 1 second, sorry.
Secret typing of secretness happens in the secrets.
I'll show
At this
them.
point, Primus is revealing his hidden telepathy this entire time.
Oh, how'd you find out?
Crap, his double agent.
How'd you find out? You're screen watching me, aren't you?
I didn't.
Epic's
He
hacked
revealed it just now.
Epic is hacked into your terminal there and is watching everything. His hacking skills are so good he breaks the fourth wall.
And now, Scrap has spontaneously developed mutant powers to get him out of the anti-gravity cell with his laser beam eyes.
How'd you know my PC was named Terminal?
This password is
Actually, I have
unbreakable.
a list of terminals.
Aha, my password is 12345 7. They'll never figure it out.
Meanwhile, the rest of us are unaware as Primus is stalking into our rooms right now to finish us off.
It's quite possible I am very vulnerable right now.
It's like, oh, I'm just a nice time and I'm asleep. And the door just bangs open.
I'm sure we'll hear all the blood-curdling screams throughout the rest of the base.
Crunch. Okay. So everything's pretty normal for a while. And then you hear, from deep down below, you hear a muffled explosion.
From deep in the bowels of the whatever.
Yes.
Let's see, a muffled. Like how big of an explosion? Like someone knocked over a bookcase and it sounded like an explosion, or like
It's like a door exploded, a kind of explosion. Like a large metal door banging open and smashing into something else at high speed.
well, that's not a good noise.
A rather familiar noise to you. Through all your strength.
Well, I mean, I've broken down, wooden doors, and I've torn metal doors open, and I've broken many a chain link fence. just because I wanted to. But I don't think I've ever actually broken down a metal door. So it's interesting. It's like a good case study on the sounds that doors make. But I think this one, I'm gonna keep heading towards where I was heading towards. I was heading to, I don't know, one of the guest rooms that Firebrand was staying in, because he can fly super fast, and I'm pretty sure he was involved in whatever the fuck was going downstairs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go from a walk to a fast jog.
Yes.
I'm not running.
And anyone sleeping would have been awoken by this noise.
He's a zombie. Kill him.
Ship is shaking again. What's wrong?
Wait a second.
Oh, right. We didn't sink the ship.
Tone dead open.
I'll step out into the common room and just kind of look around and see if Arsenal actually woke up too.
Yeah, I poked my head out too.
What was that? Does that Pixie
know.
anything?
No, he doesn't have full access through here. At least, well, I haven't asked him to get full access. I thought it would be rude.
Well, if it's an
do
explosion,
we have
some people could be hurt.
Is there any comm panel, internal comm panel in here or something?
Yeah, there is.
All right, I check it.
Are there alarms going off?
Yeah, see if there's any alerts going on and that sort of stuff.
Any klaxons just going nuts?
There aren't any klaxons going on yet because it is a very low section of the base, but there has been an alert that's possible breach. We've got personnel going down there. There shouldn't be any cause for alarm.
They says possible breach, but they got personnel going. Do we want to be good guests and help out?
Let's wander down there anyway. Maybe someone will need some help.
I'll catch up with you, because if it's going to be a breach, I'm going to at least be in my armor.
Alright, see you down there.
Yep.
I guess I'd probably catch you in the hallway.
Oh, hey, Scrap. We're gonna go help with the explosion. I mean,
that's
not make
great.
it better. I mean, probably make it
Yep.
worse. Wait, which way is that supposed to go?
Down. But I have a question for you. You can fly really fast, right?
Pretty fast, yeah.
One of my old associates from Côte d'Ivoire is being chased down and probably about to be murdered in the street. Do you think you could just drop me off and then just come back?
I don't see why not.
He perked up real fast for that. Oh yeah, sure, let's go.
Alright, bus trip. The alarm isn't too bad. They said nothing to worry about. You can handle this, Arsenal. I believe in you. You're fine.
Well, I mean, you can get back and forth in maybe a minute and a half.
Still gotta wake up. Here, if I drop you, no problem. Let's go.
Okay, so as you're running down here, wait, are you going to the site of the disturbance before?
I'm pretty sure I could follow the bullet noises once I get to a certain point, because it is in Reichsglen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd go towards his house, and then if I'm seeing, I don't know, armed militants on the street, then I think I'm in the right spot.
Firebrand might be hovering overhead and just waiting to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. So back on the base, Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you heading towards the area of the disturbance?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you get lower and lower,
specifically trying to link up with any of the other forces that are going down there, so I don't, get myself shot by accident.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't look like the second group of people has gone down yet. It looks like the first one's already gone down there, but you do hear a couple bursts of gunfire from down below, and then a crunching sound.
Uh-oh. All right, fine. I'll take point on this one, since I got the armor, I got protection, and I start heading down.
And beside you, one of the vents does open up.
Okay.
And Dex crawls out. But this time he's bucking heat.
He's what?
He's packing heat.
He is packing heat.
Oh, packing heat. Okay.
He is currently equipped with a firearm. That's what packing heat means.
Well, no, I thought he said fucking heat. And what?
He's on fire.
Help me! I am heat.
No, turns out the heat lamp was a little too close.
Yes.
Or he was a little too close to the heat lamp.
Yes.
Depending
He's
on
just
the-
hugging it.
He is packing heat. It looks like some sort of it's like a carbine length weapon, but it has one like large cable that's snaking down from it to what looks like a battery pack on his back.
Cool. What kind of, as we're going down, I was like, that looks interesting. What sort of energy projector is that?
A particle projector cannon.
Interesting. I just upgraded to a gamma radiation laser.
Ah, interesting.
We'll talk specs later.
Loud sweating. So you're gonna head down to that area until you get down to a hallway where the first team was. And what does this hallway look like?
Oh, it's covered in gore. I have ripped people to shreds.
It looks like people got gibbed.
I am so angry. I kept my word and they betrayed me. I no longer have to keep my word. People are dying now.
We should have built the rocket first.
Should have.
I'm saying that to Dex.
What's the save for slippery hallways?
Ah, it's rough terrain. So you can make an acrobatics or athletics check, or you can move at half speed through this hallway to not slip in the gore.
Or I can fly.
Or you can fly. Dex is gonna walk through the gore. So as you walk down this hallway,
Excuse me.
oh, okay, okay, okay. This is pretty fucked up, actually.
Well, not to give anything away. Normally a check is just what? D20 plus what your modifier is?
Yes, if you go to your character sheet and you go to stats and skills on the right, where your skills are, there should be
Options, got it. Alright, let's see. I'll just change it all to GM.
Yeah.
This will make things easier.
Yes. So there should be that skill right there.
Got it.
Okay. So wow, okay. So both of so Arsenal, make a perception check, please.
I've painted myself steel color and I'm plastered against the wall. You'll never see me.
And
Onward to Valhalla! I mean, I am a Titan, so...
Okay. So, nothing's out of the ordinary, just piles of gore. You just walk down the hallway, and it doesn't seem like he's anywhere to be found. It's just this pile of gore.
I just need to go back to America. This is just getting in over my head. You know, 2 months ago I was just hiding in my hole. Now I got to deal with intergalactic war crimes. All right. I never remember his freaking name.
Dexter?
No, not Dexter. The our head guy.
Oh, look, the head guy. Okay.
Career.
Career.
Right, he's like,
Yeah. Our attempt to confine Primus has failed. He's escaped.
And
He's on a rampage.
Ah. All right, I'll be right down.
Yeah.
And he appears beside you. And he appears beside you, but he's not wearing his regular stuff right now. It looks like he's actually wearing his big old suit, which looks like this.
Please, post a picture of Mad Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Looks
Grin.
just like.
Looks like this. Little President Comcast Pepsi Disney. So he appears beside you, and he's like, "All right." He appears beside you, looks down at the blood and gore all on the walls, is like, "Holy shit! All right, I'm calling this in." He's gonna
Hey Dex,
Mhm.
you got the specifications I gave you for the suit. How quickly do you think you could take the base idea of my IPC and turn it into basically a shock collar to keep him under?
I think I could fiddle with something like that pretty quickly. Yes.
All right. He's proven to be pretty susceptible to it. So if I can get him down, I can keep him down until you can build that, and then we put it on him, and that should keep him under.
Right. I have the schematics. I'll be back. Give me maybe an hour.
All right.
Okay. So he's going to scurry off.
Yeah.
You and so now you and Carrera are just saying there. He's talking very quickly into his little wrist computer, and the klaxons do start going off.
I know Firebrand went out to help. I think Scrap with something. I haven't calmed them about that yet. Do you want them here for more backup, or let them do their thing? Because it was something. Scrap was agitated about something. He doesn't ask for. All right.
It's more pressing than personal matters, I'm afraid.
All right. I send a comm out to Firebrand then.
He looks over. He's like, "Let me know what they say."
I will. I reach out to Firebrand and say Primus has escaped and he's on a rampage. He's flat out killing things or people.
What's the situation over here for you?
Okay, so the situation over here that you can see is, there are like sounds of maybe like one or two sporadic gunshots, and there looks to be like a sort of warehouse / office building, like a very low rise one. That's a bit of smoke coming out of it, but that's all you can see right now. Like there's no full firefight going on.
But there is smoke and fire, and it does seem like I maybe ought to do something about it.
Perhaps.
There is fire and there is fighting, but there is not a firefight.
Yes.
Can it wait 5 minutes?
Carrera says this has priority. I mean, we're looking at genocidal immortal. What we need to put down, we need to capture and detain.
I mean, you already shot him once. You can just do it again, right?
Well, that's sort of the plan. I'm passing on the word. That's
it's
all.
Still going to take me at least a few minutes to get back.
I understand, and I just said I'd pass the information on. So
all
just
right.
get back as soon as you can.
So I'll go ahead and look down at Scrap at this point and go, "You heard all that, right?"
No, I don't have a thing.
He doesn't have a comm.
If I can guess, I want to bet that the plan that I abstained from backfired terribly, and you guys did it anyway, and everything's going bad. So just go ahead and I don't know, throw me at them. I'll handle it. It's no big deal. I'll take a bus home.
Right, I'll tell them you're on your way.
Yeah, sure.
I'll come back if you need any help. Just give me a text.
I'll send you a text. Just make sure you drop me near them. I want them to see me land.
All right, and I will fly you literally over the building and just if there's a skylight, literally drop you into the middle of it.
Wait, are they in the building still? I thought they were out of the building.
You can see there are a couple of figures outside the building, but the smoke's coming out from inside the building. It looks like they're kind of watching the door.
Oh, well, drop me outside, and I'll work my way in.
All right,
it's better this way.
Literally letting you go.
So I'm following several stories, which is fine.
Yeah, but has Firebrand relayed to Arsenal that both of you are coming eventually?
Well, I'm coming back immediately, and I'm saying that Scrap is on his way.
Okay, he's on his way?
Yeah.
And do you relay that to Carrera?
I know Scrap and them well enough to know what exactly that means. And, I'm a stickler for rules, but I'm not a military guy, so I turn to Carrera. I've let them know, and they'll get to here as soon as they can.
That and I could peel you like a tin can, so it all
Well,
works out.
It's like they get there as soon as they can. All right, where are they?
Where did you guys say they were?
Reichsglen.
Okay, they're in an area of Reichsglen. I didn't get specific coordinates. I just
Oh, that's fine. And he looks back down his wrist computer, and you see there's 2 blinking dots on his map, on his little map there, and
I don't
he
like
disappears.
I don't like the arrows. No, I'm doing cool things. Leave me alone.
So
And about 2 seconds afterwards, I appear. I land back at the base.
so as soon as you
No, the fireballs.
as soon as you land back at the base, Carrere like appears in like, well, I assume as you're like flying landing, he appears beside you falling.